I've been MAFEXed.
Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCHU81 and today we are going to take a look at this latest, the MAFEX Weapon X from Age of Apocalypse X-Men. Okay, so I just realized they don't call him Wolverine, they call him Weapon X instead, and it looks very cool. I just love how they actually blend the blue and the red together for the box design, and I just love this picture. My goodness, he just looks like an animal there. And this is the 249 series of MAFEX. Oh my god, we have gone a long way here. At this side of the box, we can see this beast here, and it looks very cool over here as well. On this other side, we can see another photo of this Weapon X. Nothing much on the top, bunch of mumbo jumbo at the bottom, but I do notice that they do have this Medicom Toys user support here with phone number as well as email address, so you can actually contact them if there's any problem. The back of the box is always my favorite. You can see all the cool poses of this guy, and yes, I didn't get Cyclops because somehow he's not that appealing to me. Okay, so let's get this beast out. Okay, before I show you the figure itself, I'd like to show how they actually package this figure into the plastic container. As you can see, there are lots of empty spaces and his accessory is very limited here. I think they just want to keep the same box dimensions so that all the collectors will have the same size of the boxes so it looks consistent. But to me, this is just a waste of plastics. And here's the figure right out of the box. First thing first, I'm very surprised that this guy is rather heavy. Wow. And second thing is, I do know that some of you guys, including my buddy, have warned me about this figure because Kaiju Daddy, the person who always review MAFEX first, he actually gotten his chest broken out. Yeah, so you can see the inner joint skeletal inside, and it looks pretty hollow. So I was thinking this guy could be very cheap or very light, but he's very heavy. I don't know where the weights are coming from. It's like I'm holding a die-cast figure here. I'm not kidding, this guy is heavy like, wow, you can see. I'm not sure what they put inside. Maybe they put more solid material to hold it down. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense here. Okay, so let's just move on. I'll get all this plastic out. This time around, he's having quite a number. Actually just two. My bad. Okay, so let's take a closer look. Okay, wow, this looks nice, even though the paint I would say is rather bland. Yeah, just red and blue, and of course the purple belt does make it stand out very much. I just love the purple belt here.
My bad, I'm colorblind. You what?
Looking very cool, and the rest of it is just plain blue. It's rather bland. Even the shoe itself, you can see it's just blue. They didn't even bother to paint it black. Maybe in the comic it's already all blue. They're just following, and I just love here. It's like 3 wounds here, but it's actually part of the design. This one just looks very good. It's like, wow, it's very shiny, and of course this part is very shiny as well. Seems like a real metal here, but it's not. I think the weight is actually all inside this torso itself. Yeah, it's all here. It's all here. So I really don't know what they put inside to make it so heavy. Wow. Okay, nevertheless, no complaints. I always like a heavy figure, and the skin tone is looking pretty good. Wow, you can see all the hairs as well. Yeah, the skin tone is looking not as pale as last time. MAFEX likes to make their figures all looks like they have no bloods. This one looks very good. And let's go for the head. Wow, this is looking awesome here, guys. Just look at this. It looks barbarian. I just love these looks now. It's kind of grew on me. Last time I didn't like this kind of Wolverine because it looks like a beast. Now somehow I've fallen in love with this beast, and the hair is being sculpted rather nicely as well. Cool. This is nice. And next we'll move on to the articulation. I'll start with the head as always. So you can look to the right, looks to the left, no problem. Looking up, Not that much because of the hair as well blocking it, and looking down is a lot better, as you can see. And he does have a separate neck altogether, very flexible. His arm can go 360, no issues, and going sideways more than 90 degrees there. And there is a butterfly joint, as you can see. Yep, pretty wide range there, not bad. Can he do an X together? Yep, he can. Okay, going backwards, let's try that. Going backward is not as much, you can't touch the arms together. Yeah, but going forward you can. Okay, pretty good. And there's a cut on the bicep, so there's a bicep shrivels, a double joint elbow. Yes, but he can't go all the way because of the muscles here. Okay, and let's see about the hands. You can turn it around going up and down. Wow, very wide range there. Okay, and for the torso, 2 points of articulations. The lower torso can move very smoothly, and the waist, you can turn it around. Let's try that. Yeah, as usual, it's very tight because it's still brand new. You can also swivel like this. Let's see how well you can. Oh my goodness, look at that, guys. This is a very good bending forward range, and bending backwards, not as much, but I think it's pretty okay. Yeah, and the best thing is it doesn't have any gaps there, and this belt is a separate piece, so it doesn't hinder any of the articulation. You can actually move it around, and you can even take it off if you don't like it there. And for his leg, you can pull it down. Yep, pretty wide range. Let's see how well it can kick forward with the legs being pulled down. Slightly more than 90 degrees there. And kicking backwards is unfortunately not much because of the big butt cheek there. Okay, and there is no cuts on the tights as usual, so you can still turn it like an inner shrivels there. Okay, double joint knee. Okay, pretty much. Okay, and for the, there's a ankle rocker on the foots there. Okay, going up and down as well, and there are toe hinges like all the MAFEX. Okay, with the legs being pulled down, let's see if he can do a perfect split. He can't, but it's almost there. Okay, wow. Okay, so the articulation is not so bad, pretty decent, just like any usual MAFEX, and you can hear lots of squeaking sound because this guy is still fresh out of the box. And right up next, let's move on to the accessory, which we have very little to talk about. So he does comes with a right closed fist hands. He comes with two more right hands, one with the claws coming out and another one is the relaxed hands. As for his left hand, he also comes with this claw right over here, which looks very cool. And beside this expressionless head, he does comes with two more angry heads, whereby you can see this one is the grinning teeth and this one is the open mouth screaming head. And they are not just different in terms of the expressions, the hair is also different. Let me do a comparison for you guys, then you can see that. Okay, so can you see the fringe on the front? Yeah, this one is like this, pretty normal. This one you have more hair coming down. Okay, and the next one is the open mouth. You can see the hair is actually flowing backwards. It's like he's running forward, so you can see the hair is going backwards. Yeah, so pretty cool. At first I thought they are just changing the expression like always, but no, for this Weapon X they do change the hairstyle a little bit. That's pretty nice touch. Like always, he also comes with a standard MAFEX base display stands. And yes, these are all the accessories for this Weapon X. Okay, so next let's try some of the accessories onto the figure. In fact, I think I will almost try everything here because it's so less. Let's start with the right hand first. Okay, so it should be pretty straightforward. Just pull it out and just put in the hands that you want, which is the relaxed hand in this case. And of course, most of us would want to have the hands with the claw. Wow, this one just looks very cool, guys. Yep, just the right length, right shape, right size. And as for his left hands, seems like there is a plug-in, but I believe this piece can be, oh okay, yeah, so it can be taken out easily and just slot in. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this beauty. Wow, this is very nice. This is so cool. Yeah, even though his left hand is amputated, but that doesn't stop him from having a claw. And the last thing to do is, of course, to try out on the heads. So you just pop it out like this, very easy, and just pop it back in. Yep, so this is how he looks like with this screaming grinning teeth head. This one is very nice with all the hair coming down. Yeah, very cool indeed. But I believe most of you will like these screaming heads, which looks equally awesome. Wow, this is looking really good. I hope you'll click on the likes button if you enjoyed the review. And for the size comparison, let's start off with some Marvel Legends. I do have this Wolverine from the X-Men 97, as well as this Weapon X Wolverine, which is also from Marvel Legends, and all of them actually scale almost the same. Wow. And for the SH figures, I like to compare with this, the MCU Hugh Jackman Wolverine, and this is, I think, one of the few times that the SH figures is taller than the MAFEX. And how can we not have the Wolverine from the SH figure as well? And next, I'd like to compare with some MAFEX. Of course, I do have this Tiger Stripe Wolverine, and also this brown Wolverine. Yeah. Okay, looking very good together. And lastly, let's compare with City Toys. I do have the brown Wolverine as well, and also this Wolverine. Wow, so cool. And the best thing is they are looking almost at the same height. Okay, so for my final verdict, I believe you can tell that I totally fall in love with this Weapon X. It looks very cool. The articulation is decent, the accessory is very limited, and he scaled very well with the rest of the figure. And the surprising thing is this guy feels like a die cast. So if you are fans of Wolverine, I totally recommend these figures to be added into your collections. So once again, I do hope that you enjoy my review, and I'll catch you guys again in my next video. Now you will watch these videos right over here.